Now on CoastTV News.
Dock discussions, the effort in Rehoboth Beach to enhance use of its dock in the canal. Remembering Toby Keith, the passing of the country music legend, and the regular appearances he made on Delmarva.
This is CoastTV News Midday.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Matt Pensick and welcome to CoastTV News Midday. Clear and calm. We're going to throw in a bit of chilly. That's what we got going on this late Tuesday morning, but plenty of blue sky as we check out that live scene in Milford. Clear skies there. Our First Alert meteorologist, Bob Trihey, joins us now with a look at First Alert weather. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Matt. Good morning, Delmarva. Yeah, the blue skies are plentiful, as is the sunshine, but we're having a hard time warming up. Upper 30s, a couple of 40s showing up, 42 in Salisbury, 40 in Milton, but upper 30s elsewhere along the coast and inland areas as well. And that wind is really puffing out of the north-northeast at around 15 to 25 miles per hour along the coast, not as strong inland. So that feels like temperatures down into the 20s, upper 20s in Milford, feels like 25 Indian River Inlet, and 30s elsewhere. So you want to bundle up even though we're seeing a lot of sunshine. You can see the clear skies all across Delmarva. Visible satellite picture, we have some clouds near Atlantic City scraping the Jersey shore, and these might scrape our coast as we go into the afternoon. Otherwise, it's very strong high pressure keeping us high and dry and clear. Could see a few clouds by noon, upper 30s and lower 40s. I think that's our landing spot this afternoon, lower 40s as we go into the 3:30 hours, some upper 30s and remaining breezy. So with the wind, feeling like 30s pretty much all day as we top out in the lower 40s. And then once again, pretty cold and breezy into this evening. I'll have much more on this cold snap and when we can expect a warm up coming up.
Well, we have breaking news this morning, and as you saw moments ago on Coast TV, a federal appeals court in Washington, D.C., ruling that former President Trump does not have immunity from prosecution on the charges made by President Biden's Justice Department. These are the efforts to overturn the 2020 election. Trump is expected to ask the Supreme Court to overturn this decision. Well, happening now, Delaware Governor John Carney is scheduled to make a visit to Harbison to announce the fall 2023 winners of Encouraging Development, Growth, and Expansion, or EDGE. It's the grant competition. Overall, 2 of the 6 winners in this state are from Sussex County. Businesses that were eligible in this round are less than 7 years old and they have no more than 10 employees. Carney is expected to make the announcement at Delaware Dynamics, that is the gymnastics facility. Businesses can be awarded up to $100,000. Maryland Governor Wes Moore is scheduled to give his second State of the State address tomorrow afternoon. According to the governor's office, he will introduce 16 new bills aimed at making Maryland a safer and more affordable state. One of those bills is called the Enough Act, which aims to tackle poverty, and you can watch the address live online at noon tomorrow. Well, country music singer Toby Keith has died at the age of 62. This was after a battle with stomach cancer. A statement posted on his website and social media page said the singer passed away peacefully on Monday, surrounded by family. Keith announced in June 2022 that he had been diagnosed with stomach cancer. The multi-platinum selling singer tweeted at the time that he'd had surgery and chemotherapy and radiation in the prior 6 months. He did perform at the 2023 People's Choice Awards in September and received the Country Icon Award. Now, for a period of time, Keith made regular appearances on Delmarva, including the Delaware State Fair. That was most recently in 2017 and again in 2018. And he had that sold-out show at the Wycomico County Civic Center back in November of 2002. Again, Toby Keith passing away at the age of 62. We're looking for more and better ways to use the dock in the canal in Rehoboth Beach. City officials discussed with representatives from Rehoboth Beach Main Street. They talked about promoting the dock and working with the community in nearby towns. Some initiatives include public campaigns and surveys. No final decisions were made. Some of the commissioners say they are interested in this, but they do want to make sure the community is closely involved in any plans and businesses are aware of them. Also happening today, finding ways to improve pedestrian safety in Fenwick Island. This week, the town is meeting to talk about safety on Route 1, particularly sidewalks and crosswalks. Town will also discuss traffic calming measures and signage to improve safety. Meeting for this scheduled for later today at 2:30 p.m. Investigators still attempting to determine the cause of a Sunday crash just south of Clarksville. So we have some photos to show you here. According to the Millville Volunteer Fire Company, this happened around 5:23 p.m. This was at the intersection of Burbage Road and Powell Farm Road. As you can see, both vehicles are in a ditch. The SUV looks a bit more beat up than the sedan, and no report of injury or cost of the damage at this time. Well, happening today in Washington, the House Rules Committee has advanced Department of Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas's impeachment resolution. The resolution passed on party line vote of 8 yeas and 4 nays. It now moves to the floor, will be heard and voted on later this afternoon. And if the article passes today, it will then be up to Speaker Mike Johnson to decide on how soon to send it over to the Senate. Buckingham Palace announced that King Charles has been diagnosed with cancer. According to the statement, during the King's recent hospital procedure for benign prostate enlargement, a separate issue of concern was noted. Buckingham Palace did not specify what form of cancer was diagnosed or what stage it was found. The statement also said that His Majesty has started a schedule of regular treatments, during which time he has been advised by doctors to postpone public-facing duties. Coming up, pipe problem. That's some of the damage it has caused to a main road in and out of Milton. The work DelDOT has planned this week. Coast TV News Midday returns after this.
If you're experiencing ringing, humming, or buzzing in your ear, you may have tinnitus.
Tinnitus is a condition that can make it hard to understand speech, relax, or sleep.
If you have any of these symptoms, the first step is getting your hearing tested. The audiologist will be able to diagnose your problem and prescribe you devices that can alleviate your symptoms.
Hearing aids like Signius even offer tinnitus programs that can offset tinnitus noises.
To learn more information about massed audiology, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Elevate your business and engage more customers with Draper Media. Our diverse network of media properties such as WBOC, Coast TV, 93.5 The Beach, and 102.5 WBOC reaches over 500,000 Delmarva residents across various channels like television, radio, social media, and digital platforms. Enhance your brand's visibility across the Delmarva region with Draper Media. Our passionate team of media specialists and content creators are dedicated to showcasing your brand through engaging commercials, dynamic drone footage, eye-catching graphic and web design, and social media branding. Share your brand story on our popular programs, capturing the attention of your target audience. Trust your brand with Draper Media, a family-oriented company serving the Delmarva community. Contact Frank Hamilton today at fhamilton@wboc.com to get started.
At Delmarva Canine, a trained dog is a happy dog, and that means a happier home. With 25 years of experience training police dogs, service dogs, and pets, we've gained the trust of families across the country. Our team of certified trainers create custom programs ensuring we can show you a more confident and polite side of your pet, regardless of the breed or temperament. Call today and schedule your free evaluation to see why Delmarva Canine is all about the love of the dog.
Solo Cup Saturday night. It's an alternative country party with me, Jared. Brought to you by Midshore Recyclers Incorporated. Saturdays at 7 on Coast Country, 103.9 and 106.3.
We have an update on a story that we've been covering for you. There is now a scheduled road closure on Cave Neck Road between Diamond Farm Road to Hudson Road in Milton. This closing is going to start at 8 a.m. tomorrow, Wednesday, February 7th through Friday the 9th. We are showing you a big reason why. DelDOT says work is needed for the replacement of a failing crossroad pipe, and that's some of the damage from that failing pipe that we're showing you there. Now in Rehoboth Beach, the city is making its way for a new beach patrol station and improved public comfort facilities. And at Baltimore Avenue and the boardwalk, workers, now they're still on site taking down that old beach patrol station that was there. According to the city, work hours for the Beach Patrol Station construction are set from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, and 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturdays. Wet weather battering the West Coast, including Southern California, where some drivers need to be rescued from the rising waters. EMS officials say a swift water rescue crew had to pull a family of 3 from a trapped vehicle early Monday morning. They say the mother, father, and daughter were trapped up a tree after seeking higher ground when their vehicle was overtaken by rushing water. Crews were able to rescue them with no reported injuries.
Talk about weather extremes. Wild weather on the West Coast, nice and tranquil, but chilly on the East Coast. Tyndall's Casual Furniture Cam, unlimited visibility, 38 degrees. We're seeing lots of sunshine, but it's cold, especially with the wind. We'll see the chilly weather continue into Wednesday. Then a warm-up coming for the end of the week into the weekend. We've got 60s on the way for the weekend, along with a few showers. I'll break it down on Futurecast coming up after the break.
The doctors of Delmarva Chiropractic take great pride in offering the finest, most individualized care to their patients and stay on the cutting edge of healthcare and clinical interventions. As winners of Coastal Style and Metropolitan Magazine's Best Chiropractors for 7 years in a row, Doctors Lane, Brown, and Taylor help with conditions such as back pain, sciatica, headaches, concussions, dizziness, and much more. The clinic also offers laser therapy, decompression, acupuncture, and custom orthotics. Call Delmarva Chiropractic today and take the first step toward achieving your maximum potential.
Have you bought a house in the last decade, but it's just not quite big enough? At Paul Davis, we can design and build you a brand new addition or remodel your whole home from start to finish. With over 50 years experience of building and restoring homes, we've made the process quick and easy while making it affordable. Call Paul Davis today, and one of our design consultants can be at your home as soon as tomorrow to give you a free estimate for your new addition or whole home remodel. Or visit our new showroom in Salisbury, Maryland, 100 Marvel Road.
The job of a Delaware Electric Cooperative employee is dangerous, but the biggest threat our team faces may come from you. Drivers are putting our crews in danger, speeding past line workers while they restore power. Help our co-op employees return home to their families at the end of the day. Slow down or move over when you see utility employees and first responders working along area roads. It's not just the right thing to do, it's also the law. Stay safe, stay vigilant, move over, and slow down.
It's now or never.
2 dead bodies in the name of free speech.
Nobody needs to die today.
This girl was targeted.
You come and see it by my daughter!
When you're undercover, one mistake and it's all over.
Can I go home now? That's not how this works.
Law & Order Thursday on NBC and Peacock.
How safe is your safe deposit box? Next, Inside Edition, what this woman says happened to her wealth will shock you.
She says all her cash and priceless possessions were gone.
So how did it end up on TV?
I just started shaking. That's my necklace.
Then, the hot new look, Mob Wives. Next, Inside Edition.
Today at 5:30 on Coast TV.
With all the sunshine, you would think, well, maybe we'll see a few folks at the beach, and that's what we're seeing right now. A few folks at the beach on the boardwalk. Here's our Gateway Subaru cam. It's tough out there. It's sunny, but it's 39. We've got winds whipping out of the northeast. You can see all the white caps on the ocean, and look at all that pristine sand. In a few months, there'll be beach umbrellas everywhere and folks everywhere, but not today. Just a few brave souls out there. It is cold for sure, and make sure you track our weather on the Coast TV weather app. You can get your phone in camera mode and scan the QR code and get hour-by-hour forecasts and even track it on radar. We don't have nothing on radar now. We don't have anything on radar, and we're expecting dry weather. 42 today, 45 on Wednesday. Average high is 46, 52 on Thursday. We start to warm it up by the end of the week, by Friday, 56. And look at this, by the weekend, Saturday, a taste of spring, a little taste, 63 with a few rain showers at that time. Far from 60 right now, 38 in Georgetown, 38 in Delmar. We are in the 40s in Salisbury, 42 there, 40 in Millsboro, 40 in Milton. but we're only going to creep up a couple of more degrees. We've got upper 30s along the coast right now, and that's where the winds are really gusting, and 18 miles per hour sustained at Bethany Beach, 24 Indian River Inlet. Still breezy inland, but the strongest winds are along the coast right now, and those feels like temperatures still feels like 26. Ouch, at Indian River Inlet, 28 in Rehoboth, and 30s elsewhere. So really bundle up. It is blustery. Mainly clear skies. Some clouds showing up around, I will say, Lewis and Ocean View and back through Bayville right now. This is our visible satellite picture. You can see more clouds coming down the coast just offshore off of New Jersey right now, and some of these clouds could skim our coast into the afternoon hours. Otherwise, it's high pressure, massive high pressure, all the way from the Great Lakes into southeast Canada, keeping us high and dry and blocking any kind of storms. We have a big storm across the southeast right now, and sometimes these storms come up the coast, but this time it will not, with high pressure blocking it and forcing it off to the east and southeast. So we're high and dry all the way back into the Midwest. So into this afternoon, here's Futurecast at noon, 30s and low 40s with some of those clouds pushing in. We're only going to top out in the lower 40s. That's about it. And then as we go through the overnight, still breezy and chilly, and some of those clouds still coming in off the ocean, especially along the coast. Wednesday, 6 a.m., seeing partly cloudy skies. Otherwise, temperatures in the 30s and 40s, maybe a tad warmer tomorrow by 3:30, mostly sunny. Temperatures into the low to mid 40s and chilly into the evening. Feels like temperatures this afternoon into the 30s and then into the 20s and 30s for tonight. It's still very cold into Wednesday. Even in the afternoon, feeling like 30s and 40s. And we warm it up for the end of the week, maybe a few showers Friday, better chance on Saturday, but then a more important storm by Monday puts us into a yellow alert for maybe at least a half an inch of rain and gusty winds over 30 miles per hour. 42 this afternoon, breezy and chilly, mostly sunny. 29 tonight, mostly clear and cold. 45 on Wednesday, mostly sunny and chilly. Paul Davis 7-day forecast into the 50s Thursday and Friday. 63 on Saturday with rain. Cooler Sunday, then heavier rain on Monday with that yellow alert. We'll watch that.
Yeah, we're watching that. All right, thanks, Bob. Coming up, Southwest Skyline style, the new features customers of the airline will soon see. Coast TV News Middays back in a moment.
Coming up today at 4 on Coast Life, helping rise against hunger, how you can join the community in giving back. And we want your opinion. Today, we are discussing the proper way to burn a candle in our great debate. That and more today at 4 o'clock on Coast Life.
Draper Media presents the 2024 Job Fair, powered by Premier Staffing Solutions, on Saturday, February 24th from 10 to 2 in the Jason Building at Delaware Tech in Georgetown. Meet over 60 employers ready to hire entry-level to management, full-time, part-time, and seasonal. Plus, the Delaware Department of Labor on hand with resume help and job resources for persons with disabilities. See you at the Draper Media Job Fair on February 24th at Del Tech in Georgetown.
Your favorite moments shouldn't be trapped here or here. Get your photos off your phone and have a Shutterfly designer create your photo book in just 24 hours for free. Order as is or customize it as much as you like. Your memories deserve better. Your memories deserve Shutterfly. Get your photos off your phone and get 40% off everything with code PB40.
Not sure what to get your Valentine this year? How about a new walk-in shower from Baths by Spicer Brothers? Right now, through February 14th, save 14% off your entire project and take advantage of no interest and no payments for 18 months. Plus, receive a set of 2 luxury bathrobes. And your new shower can be installed in as little as 1 day with factory-certified 5-star installation guaranteed. Don't miss out. This offer ends February 14th. Baths by Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
Not everyone wants a big funeral. For those seeking a simple alternative, the Eastern Shore's most trusted family and funeral service offers another option. Eastern Shore Cremation and Funeral Service is simple and affordable. A direct cremation tribute starts at just $15.95, or choose to have a small visitation service, serving Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia with easy consultation by phone and streamlined electronic documentation. Learn more at easternshorecremation.com. Eastern Shore Cremation and Funeral Services. Simply respectful.
Welcome to the ride home on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3. First rule of the ride home, we definitely talk about the ride home. In fact, tell all your friends. Second rule of the ride home, we have fun. Top 10 Tuesday, Would You Rather Wednesday, and every day you pick the songs on the high five. And the third rule of the ride home, we don't take ourselves too seriously. You've got enough to stress about. So let me handle the ride home, weekdays from 3 to 7 on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3.
Trial date has been set in a blockbuster antitrust lawsuit against Google. According to court documents, the trial between the Department of Justice and the tech giant will start September 9th. Now, this case targets Google's economic dominance in online advertising over the past few years. This is the first antitrust case against a major tech company during the Biden administration. Southwest Airlines has unveiled plans for a revamped cabin. The refresh, as they're calling it, will affect new aircraft deliveries starting next year. And among the new features passengers can expect on future flights, multi-adjustable headrest cushions, personal electronic device holders, in-seat power ports, and larger overhead bins. Southwest employee uniforms also expected to get a makeover. Well, still ahead, dangers of self-diagnosis, the concern being raised when it comes to attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Stay with us on Coast TV News Midday.
Delmarva's hit music station, 102.5 WBOC.
Now is the perfect time to feed suet to your birds to add fat so that it'll help them get through the cold winter nights. My Backyard carries all the products you need to keep your feathered friends healthy and safe. We also have a huge selection of quality hand-picked birdhouses, baths, seeds, unique gifts and decor for expert and novice bird lovers alike. So come on in. I'd love to answer your questions so that you can have the best birding experience ever. See you at My Backyard in Ocean Pines, where it's all about the birds and more.
Tonight.
My name is Martini.
My name's Abby. Have we met before?
A new fling starts with a bang.
Oh my God, you had sex!
Wow! Big bangs can all nair. Guest stars on an all-new Night Court tonight on NBC and Peacock.
The romance thing is not my area of expertise.
Tonight, Modern Love goes old school.
I'm gonna grab my musket and then it's time to date. In 1775.
I was about to ask for some crunch berries.
Extended Family tonight on NBC and Peacock.
Open 6 days a week with convenient hours. Call and schedule your appointment today.
You hear of more and more families choosing cremation, but you probably still have questions. The Holloway family has been helping local families understand and navigate the options for 140 years. We recognized the importance of having Delmarva's first on-site crematory. Whether you choose a celebration of life with cremation, a witnessed cremation, or cremation without a ceremony, everyone is treated with dignity and respect. That's the difference family makes. Holloway Funeral Home in Salisbury and Pocomoke.
Deal or no deal is back. But this time, it's Deal or No Deal Island.
You're in it for the group, but you're in it for yourself.
I'm here to win. Deal or no deal?
Deal or No Deal Island, February 26th on NBC and Peacock.
Delmarva's classic rock, Big 107.7.
It's one of the most common childhood disorders, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD. It affects millions of children, and symptoms can persist into adulthood. Mandy Gaither shows us why an expert says ADHD self-diagnosis could be dangerous.
If properly diagnosed, people with ADHD or attention deficit hyperactivity disorder can get medication to help with symptoms like the inability to concentrate or sit still. Social media may be helping to reduce stigma surrounding this disorder, but some believe it's doing some damage too.
I think the whole conversation around mental health, of course, has changed for the better in the sense that
People are actually quite open and honest about talking about their individual struggles. But the challenge or the flip side of it is that it almost becomes talked about term in the popular sphere where clinical terms might start to get misused.
Clinical psychiatrist Dr. Anthony Young and his colleagues started studying ADHD videos posted on social media after noticing more patients coming in for help with focus and concentration. Young says the research revealed more than half of the top 100 most popular videos posted on ADHD at the time had misleading information about the disorder. Their concern is that more people are diagnosing themselves with ADHD and getting treatment they may not even need.
If everybody starts identifying themselves as having ADHD, if like 10% becomes 20%, becomes 30, becomes 50, becomes 60%, then really what is the disorder that we're talking about here? Where are we drawing the line?
If you suspect ADHD, health experts say it's important to see a doctor to be evaluated. For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Abundant sunshine, but not a lot of warmth out there. Beautiful blue skies on our Bay Health Cam. 37 in Milford. We'll warm a few more degrees and then a bigger warm up as we go through the end of the week. In fact, we're looking at 60s into the weekend and a few showers too. Maybe a little taste of spring, but winter's not done by a long shot. I'll have your 10-day forecast in a few minutes after the break.
Jump at your chance to win big at Ocean Downs with Leap into 24. Shoot a frog onto a lily pad to win free play. Plus, earn finalist entries for a chance at $24,000 cash. Ocean Downs Casino, where the fun shines.
Draper Media is searching for a full-time entry-level accountant. Successful candidates should have at least an associate's degree or equivalent experience. Candidates with experience in Sage Intacct will be given preference. It's an extremely detail-oriented job involving problem solving. Join the Draper Media team today as our next accountant with full benefits. Go to drapermediajobs.com to learn more and apply. Draper Media is an equal opportunity employer.
When you smoke inside, you're not the only one who inhales. Secondhand smoke causes cancer and heart disease in adults, and respiratory problems in children, and SIDS in infants. If you smoke or vape, take it outside.
Deal or no deal? Welcome to Deal or No Deal Island. It's a whole new game with a lot more money. Now go get those cases. More adventure. Anyone afraid of heights?
Wait, what?
More risk. Don't worry, they don't bite. That hard. Same question. Deal or no deal?
Deal or No Deal Island, February 26th on NBC and Peacock.
Honesty, integrity, bravery. Here is what we can face together.
Incoming.
Let's go.
I've had this policy of not mixing my work and romantic life until now.
I have no doubts you will make a great leader.
It's like you said, Chief. Change is inevitable. I'm no good without the job. You know that.
You've got the team. I've got you.
Chicago Wednesday, new on NBC and Peacock.
Delmarva's classic rock, Big 107.7.
On the next Tamron Hall, Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kenya Moore is back for a daytime exclusive interview. Now that she's officially divorced, Kenya's ready to open up about her next chapter and why she still calls herself a hopeless romantic on the next Tamron Hall.
Tuesday at 3 on CoastTV.
Like a life-changing prize for that burger, Burger King announcing its contest in which customers can submit their own ingredients for the sandwich. The winning entry, get this, Bob, will indeed get a $1 million prize.
Ooh, Boy, that Whopper does look good. I know it's not the healthiest lunch, Matt, but it looks pretty yummy. Our weather, well, not too delicious. We're looking at sunshine, some clouds along the coast. I think we're only topping out in the low 40s, feeling like 30s with the wind. And then this evening, those temperatures tumble into the 30s. Your Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodeling 10-day forecast, 40s into Wednesday, and then 50s Thursday and Friday. Here comes some showers on Saturday, 63, back to 57 Sunday. It is a yellow alert day on Monday, at least a half an inch of rain and gusty winds, 55, and rainy there, Matt.
All right, thanks, Bob, and thank you for being here with us on Coast TV News Midday. For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app. Don't forget to join us later for Coast TV News at 5, but until then, have a great Tuesday, everybody.